Welcome everyone to the Elevate in Real Estate show with Joy and Natasha. I am super excited about our show today. We have so much to share with you. First, let's just do some introductions. I am Natasha Ewing Johnson, coming to you all the way from the Metro Atlanta area. And I am a real estate agent here in Metro Atlanta. I serve the south side mostly of Atlanta, but I'm pretty much all over the metro area. Also am a master certified negotiation expert. That is something that I train on as well, other agents on negotiations. I also am a certified international property specialist, and there's so many more credentials I can share with you that I have, but it's all in an effort to elevate you, to help you make the best decisions when it comes to buying or selling a home. And so I want to introduce to you Joy. Joy Boykins comes to us all the way from Richmond, Virginia, and I'm going to have her introduce herself. She's an associate broker with eXp Realty, just like I with eXp Realty, our brokerage together. So, Joy, why don't you share a little bit about yourself?
Hi, I am coming to you straight from Richmond, Virginia. I service I service all up and down Richmond, Virginia because our team is so wide and it's wonderful. So right now, I've been doing real estate. I think was telling you since 2021, Natasha. How long has it been? Yeah,
You said
2021.
2021, 2001, 2021.
Yeah, yeah, since
Big difference between 2021 and 2001.
2001. Yeah. So over 20 years. Let's put it this way. Been doing it over 20 years. I had my own brokerage, East Coast Realty Relocation, and I love selling real estate. Both Natasha and I are certified luxury specialists, and we're going to talk
Yes.
about that with you today. So, Natasha, I don't like to talk a lot about myself. I'm just not that person. So, you take it away.
So today our show is focused on luxury real estate, and we just wanted to share some things with you concerning luxury. And today on the Elevate in Real Estate show, uh, that as we talk about the purpose of what is considered luxury in our individual markets. And so we're in different markets, but of course, different cities, different municipalities have different thresholds. And as Joy mentioned, we're both members of the Luxury Marketing Institute. And in order to even get a credential as a certified luxury marketing specialists, there are certain tools within the individual markets that have to be met in terms of sales goals. So I want you to know your house may be considered a luxury home. And let's look at the thresholds. And we're going to start with the Atlanta market here, right? So what's considered luxury in the greater Atlanta area? So look at some of the thresholds. I'm going to talk about the counties a little bit here. So these are these surrounding the Greater Atlanta area. In Cobb County, you see it's 600,000 in DeKalb County, and it's 670 in Fulton County, which is the highest, and we know that is where the core part of Atlanta is. It's 960,000 is considered luxury, the threshold for luxury. But Atlanta has always been known for its moderate home sales prices, so it's no surprise that we've got the outskirts where luxury is considered 500,000. Now that's always a shifting number because of the fact that as sales have changed and things have changed in the market, that number is also subject to change. But as of today, that's the thresholds. So when someone identifies as part of the Luxury Marketing Institute, just know that they've had home sales prices in excess of these numbers in the particular counties that they sell homes in. So Joy, talk to us a little bit of what does it mean to be luxury in the Richmond, Virginia area?
So, the Richmond, Virginia area and surrounding counties, luxury is more like where the location is. And we use the term, not we, but agents use the term luxury kind of loosely. The word is sometimes you might want to say high end. Luxury is basically to me is like a mindset because luxury could be something like extra, depending on what's in the house, depending on how luxurious your house is. So you could have a $200,000 house, and you may have put something, certain type of countertops in, or something that's not normal. But when you get to high end luxury, you may have elevators, you may have telescopic doors, you may have, because even you can have a pool in a regular residential area, and that's not considered luxury. So in the Richmond area, what do we have? We have Chesterfield, we have Amelia, Chesterfield, Fredericksburg, Henrico. We didn't have Richmond on there. So Richmond, our price point for Richmond, so our price point at Richmond is usually around 900 in the $900,000 range. And so this is like the bare necessity of what they start the areas off on luxury, and then it goes on up. So like I said, if you
Yeah,
have
so and I would and so Joy mentioned we didn't have Richmond on here. I put together the slides on her behalf, and neither of us catch the fact that we're talking about the Richmond, Virginia area. We did add Richmond in here, but this is county by county, right? So
right,
my
and I
apologies
mean,
for that, but yeah.
and it says, and we're in Richmond and surrounding county. So when you say Richmond, Richmond is like the heart, and then around is Amelia, Chesterfield, Fredericksburg is going northern, Henrico is western, Handover, Petersburg, Prince William. So we got Prince William's in like in northern Virginia. So the further up north you go with anything, the higher the prices are going to rise.
That's awesome. Awesome. So I think that's key for people to understand that, yeah, there's a difference in the county, in the area, the locale. So we look at what what each locale has and what is it a luxury in that specific municipality. So like you were trying to mention earlier, luxury is a lifestyle, right? And we were talking about the fact that you can have stone type quartz countertops, you've got a luxurious bathroom, etc., that lifestyle. But then we want to differentiate of what does high end look like, right? And what does that mean to you as a seller as you are trying to navigate and maybe upgrade and elevate your lifestyle? What does that mean to you? And we just want to have a little discussion around it. Of course, feel free to DM us individually or in either one of these areas so that we can help you make an educated decision. But our goal is always to help people make a decision that is going to best help them navigate the real estate space successfully, buying or they are selling. So Joy, let's just have a conversation about what high-end sales look like, what selling your high-end home, what will that look like from your experience? I know you were sharing with me, we're talking about the $1.6 million home that you listed out there in Richmond. Talk to us a little bit about that experience. What did you do that was different as you were looking to list that home?
Well, in that market area, in this market area, you just have to do things a lot on an upper scale. You're not going to just advertise in the local area. You're going to use your certifications, like you have the certified international, which is the CIPS certification. So that way you're advertising in other markets that's outside of the country, which is, also you have to widen your net a lot larger than what you normally do for residential.
And that's so important. As a member of the Luxury Marketing Institute, we're able to see the feeder market. Where are people moving to from other states and other countries into our particular areas? So using those statistics, we're able to target an audience for your listing specifically that are looking in that range. And most people skip over that. It's not just taking a home and putting it in the MLS and taking some pictures. We've got access as luxury marketing members to Proxio Pro, which is an international database that's hitting agents across the world. And they're able to look at your listing. And then we've got internal networks that we're able to market our listings on. And we don't just do professional photos. We've got drone shots and videography, 3D imaging. So we do a lot, and providing brochures, booklets, neighborhood statistics. We go the extra mile as marketing professionals, which I consider myself to be, in terms of marketing your home successfully. And the key is successfully, right? Because our goal is to ensure that we present your house in the highest and best light. You've got to differentiate yourself from the neighbors. And we are constantly making improvements to ourselves individually to ensure that we are giving you the most up to date tools to market your home. So let's talk a little bit about how do you prepare your home, your luxury home or your high end home, as you want to put it on the market. What are some things that an individual can do to help prepare their home?
Okay, so it's lots of things you can do to prepare your home. You just want to make sure that you look at your home for the first time as if this is your first time looking at your home. Um, because after a while, if you see something that's been there for the longest time, it you don't notice it. It's like the I'm give you a funny scenario. It's like the Glade commercial where the person is riding around in the dog because they can't smell the dog anymore. Same
That's
scenario.
it.
Same scenario. So I have clients sometimes that cook with very strong smelling food. I mean, seasonings. And so sometimes you have to have them come in with someone that say, "Hey, you want to, make sure the smells are not as strong." If you have telescope doors, you want to make sure that they're nice and clear. If
Yeah,
you have the pool, make sure the pool is
it's
fresh
clean.
is freshly cleaned. So you want to make sure you're showing your property in the best light. And also, when we're marketing it, before we get there, we will come through and give an assessment on what needs to be done before we get the professional photos done. Sometimes where you have your furniture is for your convenience, it feels good, but it may not be aesthetically good or nice for your photos. So we would actually have to say, hey, you need to take that extra chair out. You need to put it, less is always more. We want to see the rooms are already big. You don't want it to look empty now, but you don't want it to look cluttered. So you got to have a balance. So we probably will have a stager maybe come by and stage
And
your
I was
property.
about to say that, yeah, you can potentially hire a staging company to come in and do some staging
Right.
within the home. And just going back to those smells, you may have a pet and you're used to your pet. You love your dog, but no one wants to walk into a home and it smells but you've adapted to those smells. You don't
And don't
know
smell
the
it.
difference. And I recently had a listing and they had a pet, and it was really difficult to get. And I was like, we need to take up all this carpet because those carpet, especially, it gets grounded into the carpet and the underlayment in that carpet, right? So you want to ensure that we take into consideration all the things, the sight, the smell, even the sound. We may have in the winter, we may have like the fireplace going or cinnamon smells in the house, just to give that warm and cozy feel in the home, so that we can ensure that as a buyer walks through the house, you're creating a showroom experience, right? It's an experience, so it'll help your house sell faster and for the highest dollar value. One of the other things people miss out on: painting. A simple professional, can I say this, professional paint job can make all of the difference in how much people will value your house. If you have not painted your house in the last 20 years, it will pay it's worth it to hire someone to come in and just to repaint, to give it a fresh new look. Would you not agree, Joy?
I agree. And also, do not forget about your pool rooms, your guest house, your
Absolutely.
your mother-in-law suites. Do not forget those rooms, because that that is probably what your prospective buyer wants to
Buyers.
have next. They're probably looking at that specifically, in-law suite. Have that made up just as beautiful as the rest of the house. So and we will definitely, point out things because, like I said, our eyes become accustomed to the same thing and we don't see it anymore. Our noses become accustomed.
So, as you're preparing, we would love to come give you a complete and comprehensive listing presentation. That's what we do. Will provide you a high level market analysis of your home to see what your value is. And then we will talk you through the process as to why you want to sell your home, what are the steps going into marketing and listing your home. We partner with you to get you the highest and best price for your home. And that's what we want to ensure as we're sharing information on our show each and every week, each and every month. I'm sorry. We want to ensure that we are empowering you and elevating your knowledge set about the real estate market, all things in terms of buying and selling, and empowering you to make an educated decision. So reach out to us today if you're in the Metro Atlanta area. I'm Natasha Ewing Johnson, Natasha J. Holmes. I'm branded on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Instagram, or you can reach me at Natasha Ewing Johnson on LinkedIn. Joy, if you want to share a little bit about how to reach out to you.
Oh, I'm gonna just give you my phone number, 804-248-0109. Again, that's 804-248-0109. I'm kind of a little bit old school. So after a while, I'm like, oh, did I miss it here? Did I miss it? No, just call me straight up. If I don't answer, I will answer eventually and call you. Thank you so much for the opportunity to talk to you again, Natasha. As always, this has been a very good communication. Like we like talking about luxury. We talk about real estate. We do talk about everything real estate.
We talk about everything.
Right.
And we're going to have upcoming shows. So look forward to our next show. It is going to be the last Tuesday of next month. We are talking about buying a high-end home. You don't want to miss that next show. We will have one of my preferred lenders on here talking about jumbo loans, etc. Things that you can do to get into your high-end home. Let's have a conversation, and we want you to elevate. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.